everybody, and welcome back to my channel on the rocks. This week I went to the Spirit of Texas dinner celebration that was held at Willie G's restaurant, and let me tell you, it was an amazing experience. I started off my night with a cocktail. This is called the Boardwalk. Now this was while I was waiting for the room to be finished setting up. And here we have the table set up and the menu. And oh my goodness, just my compliments to the chef. Like, it was an amazing experience.
They are pretty much the best bourbon, in my opinion, in the country. Believe me if I'm saying this wrong, but y'all filter the bourbon with the natural stone that's on the property. Right? Limestone.
This is the first drink pairing for the first course. It is a Waterloo No. 9 gin with lime juice, classic gum syrup, rose water, Angostura bitters, cucumber, and mint. And I must say, it was very heavy in the cucumber flavor. It's not necessarily something that I would drink regularly, but it did go good with the first course. Now, the mint and the cucumber leave a lot to be desired, but overall it was pretty good. And here we have the first course, which is a pecan crusted scallop with sweet peas, parsnip, saffron butter, and popcorn shoots. The popcorn shoots I was not a big fan of, but the scallop itself was pretty good. It was my first time having scallops, so I really didn't know what to expect, but the meal was absolutely excellent.
Sea scallop, they're big U10 sea scallops with a sweet pea puree, parsnip puree. Then you have a Moroccan saffron butter that's drizzled around the plate. Okay, and then you have some popcorn shoots. If you try those yellow popcorn shoots on the plate, they will taste like popcorn. They're from a special garden in Ohio. They're called Chef's Garden. They're all organic. You can look them up online. They're actually an institute for produce for the whole world. The best produce comes from them. They pretty much hire biologists to test the soil, so every time they plant something, it's based off of what the soil DNA comes back. So when they plant a tomato, the soil is ready for tomatoes.
Now for the second course, the drink for this one was a Balcones Texas whiskey with lime juice, agave, ginger beer, and a serrano pepper. Yes, it is garnished with a serrano pepper.
Asian, so what we did a miso glazed duck breast. On the bottom, you're gonna get a little curry, little coriander, cumin, Chinese five spice in the sweet potato puree. And then on the side, to counter all that sweetness, you have some sticky rice, which is sushi rice. And then there's a little togarashi spice sprinkled on top.
Now, while I might not have been a fan of the drink for this course, this meal was great. Like, the sauce especially was amazing. The duck could have been a little crispier on the skin. It was my first time eating it, but it just didn't seem right to me. So while I'm not a cooking expert, I've seen enough shows to know that the skin should have been a little bit crispier, but the sticky rice was absolutely flawless, and so was this sauce. This braised beef cheek was everything. Like, this was absolutely amazing. This was my first time eating this as well. But the polenta cake that was underneath, oh my goodness, I could have licked the bowl clean. It was absolutely amazing. I wish I could get the recipe for this. Like, I'm going to be searching online to figure out how to cook this. It was just that good.
and cherry, maraschino cherry, which is fantastic with the beef and the sauce that actually accompany the dish. I hope you all enjoyed the evening so far. Yes? Fantastic, fantastic. Enough said on my part, but I'm going to give you the executive chef who's going to go into a little bit more detail about the dish per se. Thank you.
All right, so the Texas twist on this is the Akiushi beef cheek. I didn't put it on the menu, but pretty much Akiushi is the Wagyu family. When the original 12 cows came from Japan, they landed in New York and they got distributed across the country. Everybody decided they wanted to crossbreed cows. So when it came to Texas, what they did was they crossbred it with the Black Angus. And then they named it Akiushi. So if you hear Akiushi, that is a Wagyu breed of the Texas version or whatever. So what I did here is I braised the beef cheek, otherwise known as barbacoa, for about 4 hours, and then took the sauce and made a velouté sauce out of it. Now to counter the texture of the polenta, I fried the polenta to get a little crunchiness on the bottom, and then put a little fried shallots on top, and then drizzled the sauce around it just to kind of bring it all together. And I hope it all worked out. Thank you very much.